Jocelyn Kirstein. I'm a certified personal trainer. It's been proven that exercise can actually help alleviate symptoms that come along with your cancer diagnosis. Anytime you do not feel good, all you have to do is stop the video, take a break, and come back to it whenever you're ready. And I will be using cans that I have from my pantry for weights, and I also have 2-pound weights that you can use. But you do not need to use any weights to start off with. All right, let's begin with our warm-up. We're gonna do a seated march. You're just bringing your legs up and down. You can remain in the seat or you can stand up for a little bit more effort. This is the warm-up, getting that blood flowing. Let's do a couple more. Good. Now we're gonna sit at the edge of our seat and give me a big inhale. And exhale. Let's do it one more time. And blow it out. Good. We're going to continue our warm-up doing some over and unders, stretching that chest out and the back, getting those arms warmed up for the exercise. Good. A couple more. And last one. Good. Next, let's do some arm circles. Let's go backwards. And reverse it. Good job. One more. And drop those arms. Now let's get our arms up in front of our face. We're gonna open it up and close it. We're gonna work that chest and the back. Just warming those muscles up. 4 more. 2 more. Last one. Good. All right, this is where we're really gonna start to get that heart rate up, and it's okay if you're breathing a little bit heavy. That's what you want. It shouldn't be too much exertion, but you should feel that heart rate come up, and that's okay. So you're gonna bring your hands up next to your head, sit on the edge of your seat, opposite elbow to opposite knee. Take your time. This is working your abdominal muscles. We're gonna do 12 of these. We're on 4 now. Take your time, you don't have to lift it too high. Give me 4 more. One more each way. Good, drop the arms. Now we're fully warmed up and we're ready to get to our exercises. We're gonna work the legs first. So you wanna be in a comfortable chair and make sure your posture is very good. Roll your shoulders back, keep those abs in to support the lower back. We're gonna start with leg extensions. We're gonna take our right leg, we're gonna extend it out with our toes toward our chest, hold it for 2 seconds, and bring it back down to the floor. That's 1. We're gonna do 12. Again, that's 3. And when you're bringing your leg up, you wanna feel the quadricep muscle, the front leg, front part of the leg, tighten up. You're working the front part of your leg right now. Halfway. Extend. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Put that foot down, and now we're gonna move on to the left. And remember, when you're extending that leg, you want the toes to come toward your chest to tighten up that front part of the leg, the quadricep. Okay, let's go. That's 1. 2, 3. This is gonna give you strong legs. 5. We're halfway. 6 more if you can. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Put that foot down. Now we're gonna actually stand up and come around the back of the chair. We worked the front part of the legs, now we're gonna work the back part of the legs, the hamstrings. We're working opposing muscle groups, so if we do the front, we need to do the back. So this time we're gonna hold on to a chair, feet hip width apart, and we're gonna start bringing that foot up toward your glutes, your rear end. And we're just gonna step back and forth. You'll feel the back of your leg tighten up. That's your hamstring, and that's what we're working. We're gonna do this about 20 seconds. You're gonna shift your weight on the straight leg while the other leg comes up and bent. Let's do 6 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now we're gonna return back to the chair. And it's really good to note that when you're in a chair, especially with arms, it's good for stability. If you need extra help, don't feel afraid to hold on to the sides of the chair. The last leg exercise we're gonna do is a leg press. We're gonna stand up from the chair, fully extended, and we're gonna slowly sit back down into the chair. And if you need to hold on to the handles, the rails, do it, because we don't want to lose our balance. We're trying to build the strength of our legs. And you can progressively not have to hold on to the chair as your balance improves. So we're gonna begin, we're gonna do 12. We're gonna stand up, fully extend, sit back down nice and slow, shoulders back, posture good. Up and down. Up and down. And another thing to remember is when you stand up, you squeeze those glutes. The glutes are the biggest muscles we have. And sit down. We're halfway. This is what it looks like if you're holding on. Up and down. Sit down a little bit slower if you need to. Very functional exercise. You have to get out of the chair every day. This is gonna make those legs stronger. 3, 2, last one. Stand up and sit down. Good job. So we've finished with the legs, now we're gonna work on the arms. This is a good chance to get your weights or get your cans from the pantry if you'd like some more resistance. If you don't worry about it. You'll get the full range of motion with your straight arms without any weight. So we're gonna begin. I'm gonna pick up my cans and we're gonna start with the chest press. This is gonna work the chest. Your shoulder and your elbow wanna be in line with each other. We're gonna do 12. And the hardest part of the exercise, you wanna push out. That's when you wanna exhale. When you come back, you wanna inhale. Okay, this works the chest muscles. Let's go. That's 1, 2. Watch your alignment. Make sure their shoulders aren't going back too far. Anytime the weights get too heavy, just stop, put them down, and continue without the weights. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Good job. Now you've got a chance to drop the weights if you'd like to. I'm gonna show you the next exercise without the weights. So we just worked our chest, and now we need to work the opposing muscle group, which is our back. We pressed out with the chest press. Now we're gonna pull with the biceps in the back to make us balance. So I'm gonna sit at the edge of my chair. I'm gonna bring my arms up with fist, because I'm not having any weight on this one, and I'm gonna pull it back and extend. So just imagine you're wanting to pull back those shoulder blades in the back and have them touch. Let's begin. That's 1. We're gonna row it back. 3, 4. We all need strong backs. 5, 6, halfway. 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 more, 11, and 12. Good job. Shake those arms out if you need to. All right, another exercise we're gonna do is for the bicep. It's the front of the arm. It's a very strong muscle. And we're gonna come to the edge of our chairs, and I'm gonna use my cans to demonstrate. Your elbows are close into your side. We're gonna lift, and we're gonna extend back down. And make sure when you're lifting, that's the hard part of the exercise, you wanna exhale When you come back down, you inhale. Okay, we're gonna do 12, one set. Ready? Let's go. That's 1. 3. Let's make sure that back is straight too, supporting those abs. Posture is very important in these exercises. I want those shoulders back, strong, proud chest. Give me 4 more. That's 4. 3, 2, last 1. Good job. You can put those weights down if you need to. Okay, so we just worked the bicep. Now we're gonna work the back of the arm, the triceps. We wanna make sure everything's nice and balanced. So for this one, I'm gonna use my weights to show you what my 2-pound weights look like. I'm gonna start at the edge of my chair. I'm gonna hold my arms very close to my body, and I'm gonna extend down to the tricep, and I'm gonna come right back up. The only part that's moving is your forearm. You wanna tighten up the back part of that muscle. Ready? Let's go. Extend and bring it up. This can also be done without weights. That's 5. That's 6. Halfway. 8. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can put those weights down if you need to. Let's shake those arms out. Do a couple over and unders. Shake them out. The last thing we're gonna do, we did the biceps, the triceps, we did the chest, we did the back. We did the front part of the legs, the back part of the legs, and glutes. We're gonna do our shoulders. This is the last exercise. I'm gonna grab my weights. I'm gonna have them right here, kind of close to my body. You're gonna extend, and you're gonna pull back down, right to this angle. You want your shoulder in line with your elbow. This is the last exercise. Ready? Let's go. 1. This is called the shoulder press. You don't need too much weight for your shoulders to feel the work. Remember, the hardest part of the effort is where you want to exhale. So right here, exhale. Keep breathing. Don't ever hold your breath while you're doing any sort of exercise. You want to keep it moving freely. Let's do 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last 1, and done. Good job. Let's place the weights on the floor. Now we're gonna do our cool down. We're gonna start where we began. We're gonna do our seated marches. Every time you lift your knee, you're also working your abdominal muscles. So let's keep doing our little marches. Make sure that back is nice and straight. Give me 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And also you can do that standing up if you're feeling strong enough. Don't ever be afraid to make it a progression. Now we're gonna take deep breath up. Blow it out. Again. 2 more. Last time. We're gonna go back to our over and unders, and then we're gonna get into a little bit more of a stretch for all the muscles we did. 2 more. Good. Since we ended with our shoulders, let's stretch our shoulders first. So I'm gonna take the left hand across, I'm gonna hook it with the right hand, and I'm gonna apply gentle pressure, and you should feel that stretch right here in your shoulder. We're gonna hold it about 10 seconds. Good, release. We're gonna switch those arms out. I'm gonna take the right across, I'm gonna hook it with the left, gentle pressure. Again, you should feel it right in the back of your shoulder. We just worked it. We're gonna hold it. Good, release. Now we work the chest too, so let's take our arms behind us and lift up a little bit. We're opening up that chest, we're stretching that chest. And release. Now we've got to stretch the back that we worked. We're going to bring our hands together, we're going to round our back and push it out. You'll feel your abdominals come in a little bit when you do that. And hold that stretch for about 10 seconds. Good. Come back up. We're going to bring our arms up by our head, and we're just going to gently press back a little bit, stretching the chest and the shoulders this time. Good. Release. Now we need to stretch our triceps. So I'm going to take the left arm up, gentle pressure by the right hand, and stretch that tricep. Very important to stretch. You never want to stop exercising and then just stop. You always want to cool down, bring that heart rate down, and then you want to stretch. And let's take the right arm up, stretch the tricep. Good, and bring both arms forward. The lengthening of your arm is stretching the bicep muscle because the exercise was to curl it up, so the stretch is straight out. We're going to lengthen that bicep muscle. Good, release that. Now we're going to stretch our legs. I'm going to extend my left leg out with my toes up. I'm on the edge of my chair. You want to just hinge at the hips with the toes coming toward your chest and stretch, and you'll feel that in your hamstring, the back of your leg that you worked. And if you feel inclined, you can pull your toe up a little bit. That just helps deepen the stretch. And come up. And if you can't reach your toe, don't worry about it. Each day, if you stretch more and more, you'll eventually get there. Now I'm going to extend the right leg. If you need to hold onto your chair too to hinge at the hips, that's fine. We're going to stretch that hamstring. You'll also feel it in your calf muscle as well. 10 seconds to hold it. Good. Come up. Let's do some shoulder rolls back. 2 more. And now let's go forward, up. Good. Last but not least, let's take the neck to the right side and hold it. And let's take it to the left side. Your neck can get tense when you're strength training. And release. Thank you for joining me today. And each time you do these exercises, feel free to add another set. So do 2 sets instead of 1 if you're feeling good that day, and always between 8 and 12 repetitions of each exercise. Thanks for joining me today.